back at it, ready to go. Locked and loaded. All the other assessments of readiness out there. I don't know. Hide the taskbar. You don't need to see my taskbar, you need to see my screen. Okay, so yesterday I was struggling quite a bit. I played 3 hours, probably died 300 times. Died 91 times. Died a decent amount, but we finally got some things figured out, so pretty happy about that. Here's what we are going to do. We're going to go to Dark Bramble, because there was this vessel here. I'm surprised it doesn't say there's still more to do here. But there's the vessel here, and then I have the Ash Twins project. I know Black Hole Forge is connected. I don't quite have this one figured out yet, though. So we'll try to get there. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Tower alignment angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees of astral body's center. This results in a slightly longer warp window that lasts roughly several seconds. When stepping into a warp platform during this active window will be immediately warped. I feel like there's several ways you can approach that one. What I'm going to do is go back to vessel. Yeah, I died all sorts of crazy ways yesterday. I forgot to put on my suit and stepped outside and suffocated. I randomly ran into a comet during autopilot. I crashed in Dark Bramble with autopilot on multiple occasions. I ran into the sun probably a time or two. It's munching as long as I've been playing this game. I think I'd know how to play it, but we don't. What's up, Grimria? 91 deaths, that's right. 91 deaths. I don't understand how my boosters suck so bad on this Dark Bramble part. There we go. Alright, we don't need to go to Feldspar. Just Grim, remember? I remember. But your name says Grim Maria, so sometimes you gotta say it how it is, you know? Yeah. We may end up. When will TG return to stream? I don't know if he'll ever return to stream. Maybe done streaming. Sad days, right? Kinda miss him, not gonna lie. He and I still hang out quite a bit. 4 years, 5 months, 16 days, 16 hours? Dang. And I've been good. How you been? Dang, long time follower. OG follower. Tell him Grimace. I'll tell him that. He's doing well. TG is alive and well. I'll tell you that much. He and I have been playing a decent amount of a game called Raven's Watch. It's a co-op roguelike. A lot of fun. You're doing great? That's awesome, man. It's awesome. Gotta go through here. If I run into the antenna, will that screw me over? Float on through it. I don't think he's too active on Discord now. No. He's just a busy fellow, you know? No time for us. He pops in the stream every once in a while. Just a busy fella. Sometimes, usually when he and I play games together, it's like fairly late at night. Like Eastern time. It's like between what time is it? Usually between like 8:30 p.m. Eastern and like midnight Eastern, or sometimes after midnight. You've been into bass? Like bass guitar? And what'd you miss? I was just saying TG doesn't he hasn't been on Discord a whole lot. He'll hop on this Twitch channel. We'll hang. How'd my aft get damaged? Bass guitar, nice. Very nice. How long have you been playing bass guitar? How old are you getting to be now? Are you... I feel like when you first started hanging out that 4 years, 5 months ago, you're like 14 or so at the time. Is that right? 13, 14? So now you got to be, what, 17, 18? Or am I way off? There's a little puzzle in here. Add some things to read in here. So what happens if I go... That did nothing. See this part earlier. Okay. Okay, we have something here. Big room. $19 now. Okay. I figured you were around that like 17 to 20 age range. I was like 14, 15. Nice. So what do you do? What do you do these days? Are you working? Are you in school? What is it that occupies your time? Are you just chilling, living the life? All right. Felix says, "I'm recording now. I've never encountered anything like this. The signal the vessel is receiving appears to be older than the universe itself." Escall says, "This is our first contact with anything of this nature. Everyone, prepare to warp immediately." Escall says, "Wait. I need more time to send an outgoing message. Shouldn't we tell another clan where we're going?" Escall says, "We can send a message upon our arrival. This extraordinary signal appeared suddenly. It may disappear just as quickly. We can't lose a discovery this incredible. Focus on preparing for the warp instead." Felix says, "I understand." Escall says, "Anona, is the vessel ready to warp to the signal's approximate coordinates?" Anona says, "The warp core is powered, but this will be a significant jump. Afterward, we'll need time to recharge the core." Escall says, "That shouldn't create a problem, provided we arrive at or near the signal's source. Everyone, ready to warp." Fuel out my ship so I don't run out. Store manager? Dropped out in high school. Okay. What kind of story manager? Gave me a follow on X. That's cool. Get those live notifications. Say now. Found a recording of the original signal the Nomai encountered from the Eye of the Universe. The Nomai were worried the signal might disappear, so they worked before they could tell another clan where they were going. Print shop, that's cool. Like, what kind of prints? Like, t-shirts? Or like posters and paper type of prints? Both. Sent you what I look like on Discord. Okay. The face reveal, huh? What does this do for me? Anything? Huh. Do you know what I look like? That's right. Warp core is obviously damaged. I'm wondering if I gotta get the other warp core. And it's gonna be either at the Ash Twins or at Black Hole Forge. You have curly hair. Naturally curly? Gotta be something with these. I don't know. Okay. I gotta go back to my ship. Okay. This puzzle is close to being solved, though. And yes, face reveal time. It's funny. Face reveal. Is this the big reveal stream for the mystery of the universe? I think it is. I think it is Arcanias. I can feel it in my freaking alien bones. Alright, I have this little puzzle here I'm trying to solve. I didn't even know this was like a puzzle to be solved, but What did I just do? I don't understand this puzzle. Let's just connect the dots. Son of a bitch. No, I didn't look it up. I ended up coming back to the vessel and finding out that I completely missed that you could freaking hop aboard the vessel. I don't know what this puzzle's trying to do for me here. God dang it. It's hard to control those. I'm obviously trying to power this freaking ship, but... then I can make it glow. Have a triangle here. Have a triangle here. Probably gonna let them all without overlap. What about the lines like this? I just shut off. Gotta make the lines cross too? Can't. Impossible. We gotta go back there, try to solve this. Let's see. I missed some messages. Is that game on mobile? This game? Outer Wilds? No. Accidental solution. Too broke to get it on Switch. Probably gotta let them all up with the overlap. But I'm getting my dad's. It's been asking for quite a while now. I'm getting Super Mario Galaxy for the Switch. Nice. I like Super Mario Galaxy. That's one of my favorites. Galaxy and Galaxy 2. I've gotten 242 stars on both those games, and all the stars on Odyssey. Getting closer to my 200 death count, I guess. Why, I oughta. Oh, we got the Grimria. Not Grimria, just Grim. Just Grim. Face reveal. There he is. There he is with this guitar. That's cool. That's cool, man. I like the AI photos too. I've been doing some AI photos as well. Like, here's my AI photo for Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds. Looks like this one. This one. Can't wait to do FF7 with the anime hairdo. This one. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I'm Cloud. I am Cloud. Good stuff. Grip says sick. Yeah, it's funny. It's crazy what AI can do. Some people are against it, but it's, you know, it's right now it's a tool for us, for better or for worse, you know. Let's see. Let's make sure we are going back to the vessel. I don't think I solved this puzzle, so activated a three-sided pillar on the vessel's bridge that appears to be some sort of input device. So we're gonna go back there, and it's kind of hard to control ourselves in that vessel environment, but that's okay. We're gonna look around the vessel, see if there's any hints on how we need to solve this puzzle. Watch this, I'm gonna crash right into the freaking... Okay, we did pretty well. There's the quantum moon. The moment I look away from it and look back, it'll disappear. This. So in order to enter the quantum moon, you had to take a picture like this, like that, so it stays in your vision, and then you can enter its atmosphere. If you try to enter its atmosphere without taking a photo, then it disappears because there's too much fog. If I Quite absurd. Gonna beg my dad and see if I can't get Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 for the Switch. Nice. I wanna... The only 3D Mario I haven't played yet is Sunshine, which I can get on my... You can pretty much get for jailbroken, like, my Wii. I can get it on there. I just haven't done it yet. I need to see if I downloaded it, actually. You can tell them it's 2 games for the price of 1. Heck yeah. That's a bargain. That's what we in the business call a bargain. Or just emulate. Can you emulate, I mean, yeah, you can emulate Wii games. In fact, that's how I got Galaxy 1 and 2. No. Yeah, that's probably how I got Galaxy 1 and 2, actually. Playing 4K FPS. Sunshine is GameCube. Yeah. But I meant I had my jailbroken Wii, and I played Wind Waker on there, and you can play. The Wii was backwards compatible, is what I'm trying to say. So you could play GameCube games on the Wii. There's a Wii U emulator. It works great. I need to get some emulators on my PC. Alright, let's get to this darn vessel here. So I'm wondering if I'm going to need to get the warp core from the Ash Twins projects and transport it to this vessel, because I think the warp core here is broken. That's my theory. The only problem with this theory is I have no idea how to get to the Ash Twins warp core. That's like the only thing, one of the only things in this game that I've yet to solve. Are these doors that are supposed to open? Looks like that's a door. Looks like there's a door maybe right there. Yeah. This warp core looks broken. I don't know if it's gonna work. I think it said in my ship log that the warp core is broken. You're saying I have to crisscross applesauce the lines like this? This? Oh yeah, that's how we do it. It's definitely right. What? Why did it reset? What? How do I get the outside and inside lines to light up? Is that possible? It has to be, right? We go like this. So the reason why I hesitate to do an emulator on my computer is because I crashed a computer one time doing that. This was 20 years ago, so... And I don't know if it was the emulator that crashed it. I just happened to be playing an Super Nintendo NBA Jam at the time, and my freaking computer crashed. Luckily, my brother worked at the place where I bought it, and he was like, "Yeah, we'll cover it under warranty." The direction of this freaking doesn't give me any clues. I don't understand this fucking puzzle. It's easy nowadays. And yeah, I mean, I had a jailbroken Wii, and I imagine it's very similar to that. It's just if the Wii goes kaput, then it's not a big a deal. That's a pretty much obsolete device now. Computer, that's a couple $1,000s, you know. But I think it'd be fine. I'm gonna be a little upset if I, get into emulation and buy all these games. Or if I bought all these games, then my emulator, it's like, oh, it's way better than just buying the games. What? What is this puzzle about? I don't understand it. I don't think these tell me anything. Other than they were detecting what they thought was the eye of the universe. And for older stuff, you can just download RetroArch on Steam. Be scared all those classics will be available. You mean I didn't need to buy my Nintendo membership last year? I read all this yesterday, but I'll read it again. Alright, let's go refuel real quick. Ship's 400 meters away, that's not good. I don't understand this puzzle though. It's kind of driving me insane. Had the rewind feature too. Yeah, my Nintendo Wii had like a little rewind feature and save states and stuff. I'm trying to see if this pattern tells me anything on what I need to do. I have an idea. I have a theory. I have a theory. We're going to go around the outside on one of the sides and through the middle on the other side. Around the outside, around the outside. Little in the middle, but you got much back. Around the outside, around the outside. Both of them. Both Mix-a-Lot and Shady. We're going Shady Mix-a-Lot. Works even better than I can imagine. Nintendo's I wasn't that impressed with. Like when I did my homebrew for the Nintendo Wii, I thought it was way better than that shit that Nintendo had. Okay, so I need 2, 2, 2. Okay, so if I go around the outside here, everything's going to be lit up on between both sides. I don't have the bottom lit up yet. Let's make sure we have that. Which means I don't need that. There we go. This. What lines between the two sides? I don't have borders lit up. Between this one, I just don't have the bottom lit up. I also don't have the bottom lit up here. No! I don't know what to do. I just reset it. God damn it. How am I supposed to figure out these puzzles? They don't tell you anything, man. What sort of hint did I have for this fucking puzzle? Like, do I need the warp core? If I need the unbroken warp core, how do I get to the Ash Twins warp core? Oh, this is driving me bonkers. Bonkers. Yeah, totally nuts. Bonkers. You ever watch that cartoon? Time to consult Le Google. Le Google. God, I want to figure it out on my own. I want to feel like I'm smart, you know? I've never felt smart in my life. This is the sixth warp receivers. All the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers are being constructed at different locations. What cartoon? Bonkers? Never heard of Bonkers? He's like a bobcat who's a cop. We're gonna ask Le Google for La Bonkers.
Once upon a time in Toontown, there was a cat that had it all. Fortune and fame, top of the game, up until he hit the wall. Now he makes a living downtown, walking on a brand new beat. Slipping through the new day, tripping on a two-way, taking down a one-way street. Beep, 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 who's that cop? Cracking up crime. Stop the clock. Hope he gets here on time. Let's go bonkers. Yeah, totally nuts. Bonkers. No ifs, ands, or buts, bonkers. Someone's stealing the show. Casey, I gotta go. No, no. Bonkers. Things getting out of control. Now you're caught in the trap, ready to snap. Snapping the cap and making a rap, but you can't hold back that wacky attack. And that's why you're still a star. 'Cause you're bonkers. 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 Wherever you are. Bonkers.
They don't make them like that anymore. So it must be before my time? I don't think so. I think my guess would be it was in the year 1994. '93. 1993. How long did it go for? Released September 1993 to February 1994. Probably absorbed in Power Rangers. What about Chip and Dale? I was a huge Chip and Dale fan. Sometimes some crimes go slipping through the cracks, but these two gumshoes are picking up the slack. There's no case too big, no case too small. When you need help, just call Chip and Dale. Rescue Ranger Chip and Dale when there's danger. I think it was Disney Channel.
There's no case too big, no case too small.
Oh man.
Sometimes some crimes go slipping through the cracks.
But these two dumb shoes are picking up the slack. There's no case too big, no case too small. When you need help, just call Chip and Dale. Chip, 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 chip and Dale when there's danger.
No, no, it never fails once there is fall. Somehow, whatever's wrong gets solved. Chip, 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 chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers. Chip, chip, chip and Dale when there's danger. No, no, it never fails. They'll take the clues and find the where's and why's and who's. Chip, 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 chip and Dale. Rescue Rangers. Chip, chip, chip and Dale when there's danger. Chip, 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 chip and Dale.
The top comment is, this had no business going as hard as it does. It's true. The song does go hard. This had no business going as hard as it does. Oh, that's funny that somebody says, I didn't realize this either. It took me 30 plus years to finally figure out that Chip's outfit was inspired by Harrison Ford's Indiana Jones, and Dale's outfit was inspired by Tom Selleck's Magnum PI.
And pretty soon, that crowd is going to be for me.
Yeah, Dale, I'm gonna be up on that stage too, right beside
Ugly
you.
Sonic.
They'll like me for who I am, not like last
That's
time
funny.
when the internet got one look at my human teeth and burned the place down. I've been offered a new reality show where I do ride-alongs with the FBI. It's called Ugly Sonic, Uglier Crimes.
Really?
Yeah, is that so difficult to believe?
I guess not. Yeah,
The FBI.
I know someone who might be able to help.
You got a Snoopy ear!
Yeah. Do you have a contact at the FBI? Because we have some highly dangerous and classified information for them.
Yeah, of course. I know tons of people at the FBI. I'm making a TV show with them.
Look, we really need your help, but we don't have a lot of time.
Oh, you want me to go fast? That's Sonic's thing. Ugly Sonic goes slow, baby.
So you're not going to help us?
No, I'm not.
Ugh, you don't have a show with the FBI. I knew it.
Goodbye, Chip and Dale. Huh?
This is the FBI. We've got you surrounded.
Why is Dale like 3D animated and Chip's cartoon animated?
I told you I had a show, Dale. Ow, stupid teeth. I think I just bit my toe.
Ugly Sonic. You kidding me? Ugly Sonic. He's still cute. Wait, which one? Chip? Chip got upgraded? Or Dale? Do I look up this puzzle? Because, geez, man. I'm going to try it one more time. If I can't get it, then I'll look it up. Actually, well, yeah. Because I have no idea how to get to the Ash Twin Project, and if they're related. The only thing I can think about doing is going to the Black Hole Forge again, which isn't necessarily the easiest. I feel like this has something to do with it too. Like, if I warp to, like, my way to warp to the Ash Twin is to make it to where something is not quite aligned, and I'm aligned with the center of Ash Twin as opposed to the center of Ash Twin and Ember Twin. Where was the 3D one? That was Dale. Yeah, that was Dale. Chip and Dale. Rescue Rangers, band down when there's danger. We're gonna go to Brittle Hollow. We got accelerating toward destination. Oh boy, one more week left of classes. Yeah, I need this semester to be over. I just need it. Need it to be over. I didn't even teach any classes today. I had guest speaker. In my second class, I was like doing administrative stuff, so I'm like, all right, no class today. So close. All the games I need to finish, yeah. What games? What games do I need to finish this summer? Chip and Dale, rescue Chip and Dale when there's danger. Freaking planet's so big. Hollow. Brittle. Summer, let's do RE5 and 6. Alright. Alright. I can do RE5 and 6. Should I go on a Resident Evil thon this summer? Finally finish 7. Gonna be a real life zombie after playing all of them? Maybe. Maybe. They all have like different feels though. I mean the original trilogy certainly is different from like 4. I can't say how 5 and 6 are, but then 7 and 8 are different. And then 9 kind of took a unique direction as well. That's the cool thing, is they're not afraid to I'm gonna run into the sun. That's what I hate about this shit. Fucking autopilot. I just want to go there and read shit again. I don't know why I have to go and do the exact same shit over and over and over and over and over. And just die because I'm in a rush and I use autopilot and the shit's going around the fucking sun. 2 also has co-op? Or are you saying Revelations 2 has co-op? I feel like I need to play Code Veronica too. That's one I never played. Revelations 2. Okay. Yeah, I heard that one was gonna get a remake. I need to play the 1 remaster remake. Did I count that death? I don't know if I did. We will now. I really thought I was going to finish this game in under 100 deaths. I think it's going to be 600 now. 603 to be exact. I just hate that I have to warp to the roof. I feel like there should be a different way of getting to the roof. It is kind of a pain in the butt. Running that comment. I've done that before. That was brutal. Just gonna take the slow way there. Just to make sure autopilot doesn't kill us yet again. This is the awful part about having to warp too, is I can only warp once this freaking sand is out of the way. It's quite lame. That's not lame, but it's lame right now when I don't know what to do and I'm just testing stuff and I gotta wait for certain time events or make them happen, you know. There is a fast forward. It's not that great though. What I have to do is pretty much go to a campsite, not that one. I should be able to fast forward and like, because I can meditate until the next loop. I don't understand how I can't nap until a certain time point. I have to go to a campfire like this. This one here. Then I have to go to a campfire, doze off, and then there's just a timer. And you don't really know based on, I mean, you're just fast forwarding time. It doesn't tell you like the precise time or anything. I mean, come on. Did we learn nothing from The Witcher 3? And I can look at the planet and then be like, oh, I think I still need to get rid of more sand. And, I mean, this has been a good game, but there's some things I don't like about it too. Go and look and say, okay. See some of those planets, and at this point I'm just guessing on whether or not we have enough freaking sand removed. If we don't, I don't want to remove too much because then it limits my time that I have to explore. And if I remove too little, then I just gotta sit around with my thumb up my butt. And that doesn't feel good. And we wait for our astral body to be aligned. What are we waiting for? Hurry up. And I'm gonna try not to fall. What I'm looking for is seeing if there's a warp core like around here that I might have missed or something, and then maybe I can go back to what's it called, and replace the warp core, and that's my solution. But the astral projection it shows is at, I somehow think I have to get to the twin Ash Twin project's like base. And I don't know how to get there. It's quite frustrating. Where am I taking the first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? The warp tower is being constructed on Ash Twin. So black hole cores will go there. Gratitude. In that case, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. Senor, your regards. Okay, I'll return forward shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twins. So make sure Yara receives it. Of course you are. White hole cores are for the warped receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those receivers... Okay. Burn the warp towers on Ash Twin. Does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body? Vortex to it. I enjoyed precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower may no longer align with the astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is not Poke. I don't need the alignment angle to be exact. It only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Note this gives you a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping into the warp platform during an active window will be immediately warped. You need to be careful around the platform for a duration over time it's activated to avoid accidental transportation. You got your PhD in planetology? I know. What was I thinking? Of note, Yara believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower design, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate. Flaw in the warp tower designs. One of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver never align overhead. So this is something it's telling me that I haven't figured out yet. This is our solution to Ash Twins. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Do you not know that the warp tower always aligns with the center of the corresponding astral body? But I just don't understand what this shit means. The warp tower, like which warp tower? There's fucking 6 of them. Jesus. And which says that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate. It's an unreasonable belief. The receiver does have to be located on or close to the orbit around the relevant astral body. You gotta figure out what the receivers are and what the senders are or whatever. Like, where do I warp from to get to this freaking Ash Hollow? Not to Ash Hollow, but get to the certain point in Ash Hollow. That's what's I cannot figure out. I was funded by NASA. I had I think 2 NASA grants when I was in grad school. They were only like $5,000 grants, but you know, human performance, it's a big thing for space flight. Yeah, for real. been to a NASA conference? I saw some at the NASA conference. I saw some scientists get into it. They were arguing about something with the heart in space. So I gotta get to the central chamber to get to the advanced warp core. Then I think I gotta transport that warp core to Dark Bramble. So we're back to where we were yesterday and trying to just warp all over the place. And we're trying to get into this room in particular. Room right here. And there's going to be some sort of advanced warp core in here that I'm going to take to the vessel. And that's going to help me solve that freaking rest of that BS. Google is the way. I know. I just feel like I should be able to figure this out myself, you know? Kind of what I do. I stubborn my way into figuring shit out. So let's see if we can't. They say that one of these is messed up. God. Maybe I gotta go back to the sun station and then warp to here, but I don't think that's right. Earth. I think it has to do with this one. Warp from white holes to black holes. So we should warp 3, 2, 1. We didn't warp. Instead, the sand carried us. That's not what I wanted. God dang it. Warp me to the planet. Jesus Christ, dude. Everything's gotta take so fucking long. Like, I don't understand how this is so freaking difficult for me to understand. Like, why can't I get this? Why? Why can't I get it? Why can't I get it? I spent so long trying to figure out this stupid mystery. Use the restroom, I'll be right back. We'll wait for, see if like 6 hours is a sufficient amount of time. We're just gonna stand in those towers like an idiot. Big dumb idiot. Maybe make a Reddit post? Or Steam forums? I mean, I can look on Reddit, and I think from what I've heard, pay attention to the time. From what I've heard, Redditors are pretty good at like not telling you, but giving you like secret little hints. I mean, I can just look up the answer. If I don't get it this time, I'm gonna look up the answer. Like, seed, defeat. Look up the goddamn answer. Who are those people that were freaking experts in this game? They're supposed to help me. Where's No Fate? Just kidding. He was our second foremost expert in Mass Effect. Arcaniaz being the authority in Mass Effect. They never came. I know. They lied to me. They're like, I'll be here every single day till you get through this journey shoot. And I'm like, bet. Nope. They lied. They all just lied. Dirty shame is what it is. We get Arcanians here every day. That's enough for me. That's all we need. Shoot it, Arcanians. E. Show us the way. God damn it. My ship's on that one, huh? I should be able to jump, I think, from planet to the next. Caught in a quagmire. Fuck! How did I fall that hard? How many deaths we got? 97? Maybe I should say once we hit 100 deaths, then I'll look it up. Break for a little bit too, because I've been playing for 2 hours. I need to sit outside and get some grading done. I just want to finish this game, you know? Finish this game so I can move on to the next one. I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's make it 200 so I win with my guess. This sucks because I feel like I'm right on the cusp, but there's some information I'm missing. Like how this tower alignment stuff, that's not specific enough. That could mean a lot of different shit. One of the towers isn't gonna work because it's misaligned. Okay. Okay. Okay, like what the fuck? Another theory that I just had, and I'm tired of testing these theories because they just don't freaking work. Another theory I had is that maybe I have to go to the Quantum Moon, and maybe there's a warp station on Quantum Moon, but I don't think so. I think there was 6 receivers, and so there was one on each of the planets other than Dark Bramble. Where was the 6th one? And then Sun Station. Where was the 6th one? We have Ash Twin. Did I not wait enough time? I thought I did 6 hours last time and it worked. Fucking lame. God damn it. Oh, there it is. My alignment. There's my towers. Oh, come on. The next game, I was thinking of, so I still have the Tomb Raider that I've kind of put on the back burner for now. I don't know if I'm going to play that quite yet. What were some of the other games I was thinking of? Neva? I was thinking of that one. What else was I thinking of? I probably should do like a short game as I'm finishing off the semester, so I'm not freaking hanging 40 hours next week when I'm going to be grading and finishing stuff. I should have maybe taken a break from gaming this week. Yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I've played like an hour and a half of that, and I don't know, it just wasn't grabbing me quite yet. This tells me nothing. This one's supposed to warp me somewhere. And I believe this is the tower that needs to warp me to these freaking towers. Maybe I need to wait to warp to them later. Although I think I have waited here, Lady Anne. I think this is it. I think I gotta wait until it's... Well, not that. Damn it. I think I gotta stand in here, look up, and then the platform does it say it turns white and I have a 5-second window? I think this is it. I think this is what I have to do. I've solved it. I've solved the mystery. We can put the game down, we're done. Hurry up, planet. O2's gonna run out. Why does this take so long? And I have 60 seconds of oxygen left. That's great. We did it. I just solved it. I just solved it. Oh, it took me so long to figure that out. I'm the smartest man alive. Oh my goodness. It probably took me like 5 hours to figure that puzzle out alone. Okay, so this is going to be big information here. 15 minutes, 24 seconds ago. Received data from previous cycles. Mask receiving data from probe. Tracking I knew you were too good for Google and backseaters. Yeah. Too stubborn. Giant's Deep Memory Statue. Timberhearth Memory Statue. 7 minutes until end of cycle transmission. Today we finished the excavation of Ash Twin. Here, in this space we carved, we will craft our most ambitious project yet. The Ash Twin Project. Powerful enough to send information back in time. We've also finished relocating all subterranean plants we met while digging. We'll need to keep our eyes on how significantly we've altered the environment here. How far we've come since our experiment at High Energy Lab. I still can hardly believe Ramey's hypothesis was true. Yaro says, Poke just sent the warp core for the final tower to us from the Black Hole Forge. Now Ash Twin can be connected with Giant's Deep, where Cassava is working with Avens to craft the orbital probe cannon, and where Phlox is sculpting the memory statues. Hypothesis. It was not by accident the core of our warp tower was the last to be forged. Hypothesis. The cores could have been forged faster if Cassava had interrupted my work less frequently to ask for updates. Yaro says, the important point is we all connected through Ash Twin now. We are all connected through Ash Twin now. And also that I'm no longer needed for mediating your disagreements. Our friends on Giant's Deep tested the orbital probe cannon today. Mallow tells me the cannon is doing well, and that Avens advocated for more launch power. If anyone can coax the maximum power from a device, Avens can. Yara says, but then anyone can go to device into exploding that too. But then, if anyone can go to a device into exploding, that too is likely Avens. Perhaps I should check in with the orbital probe cannon crew in the interest of safety. Barrow says, would it help to remind Avens that Mallow, his love, will be one of the Nomai aboard the cannon, or is Mallow part of the problem? They want to use full power on orbital probe cannon. A couple of projection stones here, several actually. Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today, and they are truly remarkable. Yara says Phlox and Daz finished the memory statues today. They are truly remarkable. When the Ash Twin project succeeds, or in the event it fails, the memory statues will activate, allowing us to gather more data before we shut down the project. Yarrow says, Pi and Idea have worked hard on the Sun Station, and it at last is complete. If everything goes as planned, this structure will prompt the Sun's explosion, which will in turn supply the power Ash Twin projects requires. I'm impressed by their mental fortitude. This was the project's most difficult task, in more ways than one. Ethics behind it. We're nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here is what will happen. First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Nearly ready to activate the Ash Twin project. Here's First, the Sun Station will receive the order to fire at the Sun, prompting it to explode. Using the energy from the resulting supernova, the Ash Twin project will send the order for the orbital probe cannon to fire back in time by 22 minutes. Exactly 22 minutes after these orders are received, the Sun Station will again trigger the supernova to send the probe data from this cannon back in time. They're in a time loop. In total, each cycle created by the Ash Twin project will last precisely 22 minutes. We can end this cycle at will. These words are difficult to write. The Sun Station did not work. However, this is the closest we have ever been. Ash Twin project is theoretically sound. We were only unable to power it. Perhaps there is another way. Suppose we redesign the Sun Station. To generate power of that magnitude, a supernova is still our only viable option. I believe we can still find a way to create a supernova, my friend. Don't lose hope. This is easier expressed than accomplished. Pi says, you can wait for the Sun to explode on its natural timeline if you prefer, Idea, but you'll need to find some way to halt our aging process. We're halting our research into creating a supernova for this moment. A comet has newly arrived in the solar system and we're anxious to explore it. It's been a very long time since we last explored somewhere new, so we're excited to welcome this comet. Imagine what knowledge might be gained there. Ship log updated. Giant's Deep. I've installed the masts inside the Ash Twin project, Phlox. They look beautiful, although I do feel as though I'm being observed. Raimi says, it's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds. Otherwise, I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Phlox says, ideally, they only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin project, the statues, and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to remain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What profoundly horrific fate that would be. Yara says, my gratitude for the latest shipment. You know, this ore should be the last one leave for the Ash Twin project. This is to build this impenetrable core. Yara says, once we're finished, the shell that seals off the central chamber. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks. Our final safety check. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check, specifically mine? If mine work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. More eyes the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Clary says this. Yarrow says, I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. He says, well, Poke says, no it isn't, like, not ready to be installed. Yarrow says, everything well at the forge? Core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. I've read this already. I ignored her, Ignore her, Yara. The core is finished, and my sister tells you otherwise, she'll be finished as well. Don't worry, love. Poke's only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design is beautifully clever. Okay, so I think I read some of those before. Go this way. Artificial gravity control. Well, let's do this first then. What is this? You're about to access the core while the Twin Project is active. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin Project. We're going to disable this Ash Twin Project. This is... What's this do? Anti-gravity control? That so I can warp back, probably? I don't understand. Anti-gravity control. Well. Alright, we're gonna disable this Ash Twin project, see what happens. There's the core. Now I need an anti... Alright, here it comes. I think this is gonna end the game. Oh, maybe not. Now what do I do? So now, is this what I take back? Oh god. Oh god, no, 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 no. What I take back to Dark Bramble? feel like it might be. Ugh. About the supernova again, I think. A hollowed out chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with Nomai marks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module. Giants Deep and Timber Hearth, respectively. The Ash Twin project was designed to use energy from the supernova triggered by the Sun Station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. The Sun Station did not work, although the Ash Twin project was theoretically sound and Nomai were unable to power it. There is an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project. What's gonna happen now? You are dead? It just said you are dead. There's no way. I think there's mind blowing. I think I gotta go to take that to the vessel and install it there. I think that's what I have to do. So you gotta be fast. So I don't get it. So pretty much the Nomai were trying to stop all these supernovas from happening, I think. There's a lot going on in this game. It's gonna be hard to try to explain, but let's see. Nice thing is I have everything done, but I'm pretty sure I gotta take this core to the vessel and install it in the warp core that's broken in the vessel. Pretty sure that's my objective now. Which isn't gonna be easy because there's gonna be a little bit of a time crunch with this. And that puzzle I couldn't solve. Maybe I'll be able to solve it then. Wasn't quite there, I think. But they created the time loop in the Ash Twin project. I don't know how they all end up dying, though. I think it was maybe exploring the comet. I'm probably gonna have to read like a little synopsis now, too. I'll be all over the Reddit pages once I'm done with this. God dang it, I'm into nap for however long so I could lower the sands. That's okay, I can nap on planet over here. I go to this way. Yes. Why is it not giving me a good landing spot here? Okay. Let me think about how I can interpret this. Like, the Nomai were the civilization that lived here that created the Ash Twin Project, which created this time loop. They were trying to generate a supernova, and I think they failed, but they concluded the planet was naturally dying because they needed enough energy from a supernova to create this 22-minute time loop. I don't know why they decided a 22-minute time loop, but that's the greatest puzzle, is figuring out what the hell this game was all about. I have some pieces here and there, but problem is all these like logs and stuff aren't necessarily all on my ship. Okay, let's go 5 hours here, see if that's going to give us enough time to do this, and then we're gonna... Oh, that might have been too much time, actually. Damn, I think 5 hours. 4.5 hours, 5 hours. If I fail this, 4.5, 5 hours. Actually, that should be minutes, not hours. We only have 22 minutes. Okay, so this is one I need to be in to get the ash core. I gotta wait for that planet to circle around the outside, around the outside. Two planetary mass go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside of the sun. There's the... What's funny is if I stop viewing it here, the, what's it called? Moon? Oh, that... No. I was gonna say, that might be an easier way to transport to Dark Bramble. Why didn't they put a freaking transportation point on Dark Bramble? Sand's coming. My PS5. Some libraries actually let you rent video games. My warp, there it is. To the ship. To the chopper. We're gonna make our way to Dark Bramble. Wait, why is it? Sounds like it's going supernova again. Can't be right. I think it's probably because I have the core. Some libraries let you rent video games. Might be worth checking out if it's not on PS Plus. That's interesting. Oh, so then we're gonna go here. We're gonna put a marker on the vessel. I'm gonna have to look more into this. Renting from libraries. Look how scary these things are, jeez. Faster, please. Oh, you can rent movies too? What do you mean mine does? Oh. Oh, you mean actual... I was thinking of like some like software library or something like that. I'm like, what the hell does that even mean? I know what you mean. I hear you clucking, big chicken. I did know that. I knew that because when we were in undergrad, TG actually worked at a library. Where you do research. I did know that. I never tried renting games from the library, though. Okay, back to this vessel. Oh, you hear this music? You hear this music? We've solved all the mysteries of the universe! Oh, Jesus. Almost died just right there. We're going to communicate to Snowmai. Oh my god. What's this do? Now we gotta figure out this puzzle. Stay up. Oh, the gravity. Okay. Okay, never mind, never mind, never mind. We got this, we got this. Don't panic. This is gonna be much easier to solve the puzzle now. To like float around. What? Damn it, I still don't have this last puzzle figured out. Dang it! They have books too. What? They have books at the library? What do I gotta do for this last part? I don't understand. Gosh dang it! You are dead. Dang it, am I gonna get... Here's the mystery. Am I gonna get this game figured out before 100 deaths? Or am I... I'm right there, man. I'm right there. What sort of puzzle is that last puzzle? More than what sort of clue I got. What sort of clue could I have gotten along the way? Damn it. Vessel can still hear incoming messages from other Nomai vessels. Many Nomai clans are regrouping in response to impending death of the universe. I'm trying to like hear this incoming message. Input device. One last puzzle. I'll have this game beat. Problem is, I have no idea how to go about solving this puzzle. There's two sides of this pillar. It says it's a 3-sided. I don't know, my transmission saying the universe is dying. What? I don't, what? Can you say there are modern nomai out there? Modern nomai out there in parts of space, and they believe the universe, all of it, the whole thing is dying currently, right now? If that's true, but I've missed so many signs. The supernovas were there, but studying the stars for, well, doesn't matter if, oh, very sorry, but I have to look over my charts. I hope you don't mind. I think that's all I need. That gives me more time to solve the puzzle. Dang it. I did need a little bit more sand removed. We'll monitor for how many more minutes. This might work, but let's see. I could have done 3 minutes. feel like there should be something that tells me how to solve this last puzzle. Oops. I don't know what it is. Don't know what to say to you now. Don't know how to play it cool. Here's what's gonna happen. If I don't get it this time, I'm gonna quit and think about it and come back tomorrow and solve it. That's what's gonna happen. You feel me? Quit gaming forever? Yes. Precisely. I don't know what that signal is, or if I have to go to that one first. Only getting more intense than this. Will I quit gaming forever? Yes. I accidentally activated the anglerfish. Stupid. I'm not even counting that one. That was anticlimactic. We got to the credits. We did it. You made it to, yeah, made it to the credits. Good enough. Right. I mean, right. That was the goal of the game. I bet it gives me the answer at the very end of the credits here. That's why we're going to watch them. That's why we're going to watch them. guy has to say. Try 3 minutes. And a champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me company. Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh, I just missed the planet. So I get for not autopiloting. I will say I'm pretty happy that I didn't give in and look up the answers to how to get here. I should have figured it out sooner now, but that's easy to say, hindsight. Three minutes wasn't enough? Are you kidding me? I'll do 4 minutes next time. Might be 5 minutes, because I think I heard beat the game in 17 minutes or something like that. This has been a really good game. Super frustrating at times, but very, very unique, and I'm excited for whenever they come out with their next game. Come on. I really want to get this on my 100th death. That would just be so cool. You know, that would be awesome. Ran backwards. Nope. Thing. Also, have I completed the ship log? It's supposed to, like... Maybe this is the last thing to complete the ship log. I'm supposed to get a trophy for completing the ship log. No! Why did I get eat by that motherfucker? God damn it, dude. So impatient. So fucking impatient. Stupid. God, I can't believe I got eaten by that motherfucker twice. Just want to get that puzzle one last time. gonna make some tacos. This is gonna be my last time in here. If I don't get it, I will try it again tomorrow. I can't figure out this puzzle. Fast forward the thing. It's okay. Do it from here. God damn it. True false ship. True do it. How am I not on this? Alright. Trying to think of what the possible solution to that puzzle is. Think of it. Oh shit. That quite yet. It's gonna take project. Now. Don't get eaten by an anglerfish. That's the number one. Shouldn't have to move so slow. how I got eaten there, man. Why do you have to go through this so slow? Why am I so impatient? Like, you'd think I'd learn. 3 times in a row, dude. 3 times in a row. I'm just wasting my own fucking life trying to do this shit and trying to take shortcuts, not just being slow and methodical about it. Like 200 meters away, and I couldn't fucking escape from him. I just want to get to that puzzle one last time. Not one last time, but one last time tonight. Probably tells me I'm take a break. Three times in a row, dude. That's fucking lame. Lame as fuck. Not sleep long enough? Oh boy. Oh. Bang my head against the wall here. I wonder if I shot a scout, if those anglerfish would be distracted by those. I don't know if I tried that. I feel like I have, but remember? anything? Give me a clue to the last remaining mystery of the universe. Nothing here that tells me what to do. Surprising. Okay, finally. Jeez, man, that took forever. 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 If there's any clues on this freaking chip on how to solve this last puzzle. Oh, I think I got it. There's lines and shit on the outside. I gotta match up with the inside. It's kind of tough. Maybe. am I supposed to know what to do in this puzzle? Like, what the fuck? What sort of clues did I ever get in this game to tell me what I need to do in this puzzle? How am I supposed to know what to do? I don't like... It's such a freaking hard last puzzle. What sort of clues would I have possibly had to tell me anything about a three-sided pillar? Is it the shrine that's on the freaking moon surface? Something to do with that? I have no idea what that shit looks like. I'm not gonna play again, but those are the three symbols. Maybe. I bet that's it. L I bet that's it. I did it. I think I did it. Gotta remember how to program that in. It's like a sideways L, a freaking bow tie, and a weird shaped N. Fuck. Want to try that now? Not really. We're gonna quit. I think I solved it though. Let the record show on the stream that I think I solved it. We'll find out tomorrow. I gotta get some work done tonight, so shit. Should've done that hours ago, but that's okay. We'll get it worked on. Alright, y'all. To see me beat this game, tune in tomorrow. I think I did it. I think I did it. All right. Hit the quit button so we can't do it tonight.